Good morning, friends. Welcome to Aldo. Today I am going to show you how to alter a basic sleeve into a puff sleeves or adding a band on the hem. This process will also work with a shirt or a dress that you bought but the sleeves are too long. You can easily alter it into this style. First, I laid the fabric flat as I could, and then I'm going to figure out how much fabric I'm going to cut off. So the sleeves that I'm working on is about down to my elbow, and I wanted to make it a little shorter, so I just cut off 2 inches from the sleeves. And then I will be using the same fabric that I cut off from the sleeves as a band. So I'm basically just going to measure it again to fit the new measurement. You can also use your tape measure to measure around your arm, just like I was doing here, and then I'm going to transfer the measurement onto the fabrics, and then I'm going to sew where I put the markings. I'm going to sew a straight line, then trim off the excess fabric. Be sure to give it about half an inch allowance. Now it's time to sew a base stitch right on the edge of the sleeve. So I'm just going to sew it all the way around so I can gather it to fit the band. Base stitch is basically the longest stitch your sewing machine can do, but if you don't want to do this, you can also base stitch it by hand. And then I will carefully pull the bobbin thread, and I don't want to break it because if you break it, you will have to start over because it will be difficult to gather it. I am using the band as my guide, so you basically want to match the band and the sleeve hem. Now that the width are the same, I am going to place the band right on the hem of the sleeve. So I am matching the seams first, and right sides of the fabrics are facing each other, and then I'm going to pin it all the way around. I am making sure that the seam is open as well. After that, I am going to sew it all the way around, and I will repeat the same steps onto the other sleeve. After I've sewn it all the way around, it should look something like this. Here I'm just trying it out, making sure it fits me really well just in case I need to adjust it. But in this case, I don't have to. And look you guys, the white band actually looks really cute. By the way, don't forget to remove the base stitch so you can easily stretch the sleeve when you put it on. I also use a stretch stitch all the way around. Now it's time to finish the hemline, so I'm just going to simply fold it in like this, and I'm going to fold the raw edges as well. So basically I'm sandwiching the raw edges inside the band. And I'm also making sure that when I place the edge of the hemline, it's covering the first stitch that I made. So it should look something like this. As you can see, I transferred the pins on the outside, so it will be much easier for me to sew it because I am basically going to be sewing on the outside of the fabric. Now that I removed the base stitch, as you can see, the sleeves stretch really good, so it will be much easier for me to sew it. I'm sewing as close to the seam as possible. And here I am just doing a straight stitch because the fabric is already stretched out. So using a straight stitch on this process will actually work. It should look something like this. And obviously you are going to repeat the same steps onto the other sleeve. So this is the final result. You can see by simply altering the sleeves, it gives this dress a different look as opposed to having just a basic sleeve. And if you decided to recreate this project, be sure to tell me in the comment down below, or you can also use the hashtag SewAldoOfficial on Instagram if you have an Instagram account. So I will see what you made and I might just feature you on my next video. If you want to see how I made this simple maxi dress, I'm going to have the link. It will be available for you at the end screen. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like this simple tutorial. If this is inspiring to you, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe. I post new video every Thursday. I will see you in my next video. Bye!